What up, everybody? TTC 90 Empire. Your boy Mailman back at it again in the house. Here to talk about the NFC Championship game. Uh, if you're looking at it, you notice I got a giant hat on. Uh, Made a bet with a coworker of mine at work. Um, and I really feel like I'm going above and beyond. That the bet actually was, you know, whoever won the game, would buy a hat and would have to wear it for a week and give the hat to that person. So I actually feel like I'm going a little bit beyond by actually putting, what I'm saying, myself, I didn't have to tell the world that I made this bet, but I am telling everybody, I made the bet, I'm wearing the hat, because the Giants won. So Z Attack, I'm gonna wear the hat for a week. You will get the hat after I get through wearing it for a week. Uh, Giants won 20-17 in overtime. Uh, I mean, you know what? Before I even talk about the game, before I even get in details about the game, let me just say, Niner fans, it's nothing. I mean, what? It's nothing that we could hang our head down. Excuse me, about for this season. I mean, what can we possibly look down on? I mean, what can we possibly hang our head about? I mean, this season was a great special season. Um, starting with week one, people said that we probably wouldn't beat the Seahawks, and we did. We went in and everybody was like Dallas was gonna blow us out the water. I mean, we lost, but they barely escaped that game. Everybody was like Philadelphia. Philadelphia was gonna beat the shit out of us, and we won that game. And even early in the season before Tampa Bay got horrible, everybody was like Tampa Bay was gonna kick our ass. We blew them out the water, and then and it just continued. The New York Giants. I mean, we beat them in the regular season. Then it just on and on and on. I go on and on. Pittsburgh. We beat Pittsburgh. Well, you can't win in Seattle, and we did that. you know, I mean, on and on. There was a lot of games. Detroit Lions, another one. We weren't going to beat them, and we did. And we were going to be one and done in the playoffs. And I mean, we arguably beat the best team, in my opinion, a team that's actually better than the Giants and the Patriots and the Saints. So what do we have to hold our head down about? Nothing. We were what? I mean, 4 or 5 minutes away from really going to the Super Bowl. Uh, all in all, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Just speaking, as a football fan, not as a 49er fan, but if you would have told me that the 49ers probably had a chance of playing the Super Bowl, I would have called you crazy. Uh, I definitely felt like we were going to make the playoffs. I did feel like that. There's no doubt about that. I did feel like we were going to make the playoffs because I knew we had the talent to make the playoffs. Uh, but my team not only proved that we can make the playoffs, but we proved that we're a force to be reckoned with, and we proved that we got a hell of a team. We proved that we got a hell of a team. A lot of people doubted us. A lot of people, said that we couldn't do this, couldn't do that, but we kept doing it, and we continued to prove people wrong, and we just kept showing it. And it's no shame in that. It's no shame at all. We don't have to answer to nobody. I know it's a lot of people coming out now, um, other fan bases and all this, especially what I'm saying, our own members in the NFC West, especially Cardinal fans, want to come in here and talk about. But what can they say? Uh, It's nothing that they can. What can the fan that was at the house say? It's you're making yourself look dumb when you're doing that. If your team didn't even make the postseason, man, why would you come out and gloat about a team losing, man? It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But and then even some Cowboy fans coming out talking about the. Come on, seriously, Cowboy fans coming out? I mean, why? Why? I just don't understand that. But it's whatever. Let's talk about this game a little bit. And I know that a lot of 49er fans are disgusted with the way this game turned out. I mean, I'm no different. The game hurt me just like it hurt anybody else. I can honestly say that. But hey, it's three phases in the game, and you have to execute all three phases to win the goddamn game. It's just point blank, you know. Now, I mean, even though even though people can come out and they can say we were only uh 1 for 13 on third downs or whatnot, which a lot of those third downs, we're long third down. We're third and very long, like third and 15, third and 13 to convert, third and 16 to convert. Some of them, anyways, not all of them, but some of them were. I mean, you gotta play all three phases. You know what I'm saying? Offense, defense, and special teams. And do I think the offense did enough to win? Yes. Do I think the defense did enough to win? Yes. And I'm not. I can't finger point. I know Kyle Williams. One of the punt went off his knee, and then he fumbled the punt in overtime. But you can't blame one person, for the game. You know what I'm saying? Even though what I'm saying, in overtime when he fumbled the ball, it's really nothing you can do about that. As a team, as a defense, your defense can't really make plays. When they got the ball in field goal range, ready to kick a field goal. I mean, it was pretty much up until that overtime point. I mean, in overtime, it was nothing you can do about that fumble. I mean, it was nothing that our team could do, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, now me personally, I like Kyle Williams. I'm not the one to be like, oh, cut him and this shit. I think Kyle Williams was a heck of a receiver. The kid made some mistakes. I mean, he actually made some mistakes in that Saint game. I mean, he picked up some dangerous returns, and I was like, man, that guy's got to watch that. And in the Giant game, he dove for one punt. I was like, damn, what the fuck? And it hit off his knee. But like I said, man, it's I can't sit here, and put all the blame on Kyle Williams, because it's three phases of the game, and you play as a team. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Kyle Williams didn't have a large part, what I'm saying, with us losing the game. I mean, it definitely. I mean, if you're looking at the game, he was a majorly reason why we lost that game. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, if you look at it, those two mistakes were really the difference in why the Giants won the game. I mean, you could point at the third down conversions. You could point at, yeah, the defense had to stop from scoring a touchdown, but ultimately it came down to those mistakes, and that's just the bottom line. That's what it was. And like I said, I can't blame him because the offense should have played a little bit better. Even though the defense played lights out, I felt like maybe they should have stepped it up and played a little bit better. I mean, so it is what it is. Giants, they did their thing. They made the plays when they had to. They capitalized on our mistakes, and that's part of football. So I can't take that away. Um, we had a great season. I mean, it's no doubt, no shame in our game. We don't owe anybody, you know, I mean, we don't owe anybody crow but Giants. That's it. I mean, I think it's ridiculous for other fan bases to come on here to say, "Where's our crow at? Why we not crowing up? Why we not doing this?" That's ridiculous, man. I mean, are you serious? You know, why are they worried about what the Niners are doing? I'm just saying, the only team that we need to give crow to is this team right here. These are the only people we need to fucking crow up to. We don't owe crow to any other of the fucking 30 teams in the NFL. Besides the Giants and the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, and the other 30 teams are at the house. So we don't owe the other 30. Well, 29 anyways, excluding ourselves. Nothing. So it is what it is. But like I said, we had a good season. Everything is all good. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I was pissed off. I had to blow some steam off at first, and I really thought about it. But we got a strong team. I feel like we're gonna be back next year. We definitely, what I'm saying. I feel like we definitely need a playmaker at the wide receiver position to take some pressure off Vernon Davis and Crabtree and Frank. But I like the direction this team is going. It is what it is, man. I mean, what I'm saying. I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, all of that. But hey, at the end of the day, the score is 20-17. The Giants won. I mean, they beat us. They won. They beat us, and unfortunate that it did. I mean, I hate that. I mean, I don't want. Like I said, I don't want to put blame because it's a team game, but ultimately, if you're looking at that game, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I mean, one guy did lose us the game. I mean, it is no doubt about it. One guy did lose us the game, but ultimately, it's a team game, and you got to play all three phases to be successful. But I mean, one guy did lose us the game. I mean, that's bottom line. He did lose us the game, but we have to, what I'm saying? We can't just hang our head on it. As far as the death threats and shit, that shit is ridiculous, man. I don't know why they put death threats towards this kid, but it's all good. It is what it is. Like I said, the Giants won. You know, that's the outcome. And good luck to the Giants. Congratulations to them. Rest of the way, uh, got to stick with the NFC, and that's really pretty much about it. That's all I got. So that's pretty much all I got. Nine Empire, faithful guys, YouTube. It'll be a long ass time for y'all see another video from me. Of course, the season is over with. Unless something really dramatic happens, I'll make another video. I'll probably be making, saying some videos about other shit that has nothing to do with football. But it's your boy Mailman, everybody, and I am out.